welcome to the Welsh Tarantula. My name's Ben, and I'm just about to check on my tarantulas, see which ones are about before going to bed because it's quite late. I mean, I think it's about 4 o'clock in the morning here. So without further ado, let's get going. This is Skit, my Ceratosaurus darlingi. He's fossorial. But as you can see here, I kept it as a terrestrial because I didn't know that at the time. But look at the web that he's created, absolutely stunning. Um, as you can see, he's webbed up his water dish, which is a real pain when I go to change the water because he sort of goes for the tongs. And yeah, gorgeous tarantula though. And now we've got Aragog, my Theraphosa sturmey. Usually he's a very good eater, but recently he stopped eating, so I wonder if he's in pre-molt. Only time will tell though. And here we have my Tapanicinus violaceus. His name is Venom. Absolutely gorgeous tarantula. Let's see if we can find him. And he's normally in this burrow most of his time. I couldn't see him in his burrow, but I knew where there was a second burrow entrance, so I decided to look there. And as you can see now, he's just chilling out back here. So I decided to leave him alone and let him be. This is Tyson, my 3-inch juvenile Brachypelma hamori. Very docile species. I have handled him a couple of times. There is a bit of a debate going on whether or not you should handle your tarantulas. Um, it doesn't benefit the tarantula; it only benefits you, and there is a very big risk of you hurting the tarantula. Like if it bolts from your hands and falls, it can rupture the abdomen, and you can potentially kill it. So please bear that in mind whenever you take your tarantula out to handle, because it can bolt and hurt itself. Onto my Acanthus scourge nicolata. His name's Vader. He's about 4.5 inches. Um, Very beautiful tarantula, but you do not want to stick your fingers into this enclosure. Because this one tends to lunge at anything that goes into its enclosure. Like I put a Moria worm in earlier today, and he was on it. Well, before I could even blink. So yeah, you put your fingers in here, and you'll know about it. Trust me. And this tub houses as you can see there on the top of the screen, is a Grammostola rosea sling. And at the time I failed to spot it. And as you can see, I'm trying to look for it in its hide, but obviously it's on, as you saw earlier, it's on the side of the tub. But if you want to see my smallest spiderling, there he is. It's an Ophonopelma bicoloratum. Oh yeah. This gives you an idea of how small he is. So yeah. I really can't wait for this one to grow because apparently the adult coloration is fantastic, and I feel very privileged to be having one in my collection. Here I am feeding my krill to Catalaba pelosum, and as you can see now in a bit, it takes the worm down no problem. The worm's bigger than he is, and just takes it down no problem. I want to do a few shout outs as well because without these guys I wouldn't be where I am today. About a year ago I was highly petrified of spiders, especially tarantulas, and I the first one I watched was Tarantula Guide 1976, and oh my god, I couldn't believe how big that tarantula was. What was it? Therophosa blondie, Zilla. She was massive. Um, but yeah, that's where it all spawned from. And I got 19 tarantulas. So cheers, guys. Beautiful creatures.